Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Now, let's look at some of the stocks on the move today in Europe. We're joined by Bloomberg's equities reporter Joe Easton. Novo Nordisk getting decimated today in the market. Weight loss pills are coming for the injections, which were already hugely popular.
Absolutely. So Novo now down around 7% at the moment. It fell around 10% at the open of trading. The stock reopening for the first time since Wednesday. Now, on Thursday, Eli Lilly in the US announced its latest drug trial data. It's a drug called orforglipron. I've definitely mispronounced that, but it is spelt like that. Now, Lilly said that people that use this drug over a 40-week period lost 7% of their body weight. Now, that is comparable with Ozempic and Wegovy made by Novo. But the benefit of this one is it's an oral pill. So clearly, a pill is preferable to an injection to most people. So therefore, we saw Lilly stock rallying around 14% on that news, and Novo hit on the competition concern for obesity drugs. Novo's chart on a long-term basis is pretty remarkable. It traded around 1,000 Danish kroner back at the high last year. We're now well below 400 on that. So really a huge amount of the gain in Novo stock has been wiped out over the past few months.
Yeah, with broader implications arguably for the Danish economy as well, given the size and scale that company plays within the financial markets and within the broader Danish economy. Meanwhile, a cold wind blowing across the Atlantic for Orsted, Joe. Traders sensing a chill, it says here.
Yes, getting a bit of a chill from that one. Now, this is Trump. So Trump halting a New York offshore wind project. So we know that Trump is not the biggest fan of renewable energy, and he has halted this massive project just outside of New York called Empire One. It's a project that's run by Equinor, listed in Norway, and it was potentially going to be worth about $30 billion. Now, this is also feeding through into Orsted, the Danish company. That stock was down almost 10% at the open. It's currently down around 8%. They've got a lot of wind projects over in the US as well, so it's a read-through from them. Analysts becoming really negative on this, recommending selling the stock. Analysts at Bank of America, Barclays, all saying this is negative for the sector and weighing on the shares considerably today.
Okay, building of a different kind, data centres. Why might Amazon be giving Europe's infrastructure builders a shock?
Yes, so Amazon, according to an analyst over at Wells Fargo, has started scaling back the amount of money it's investing in data centres. So Amazon obviously does the retail, the online retail, but also AWS, Amazon Web Services, which is all about cloud and AI. Now, they, according to this analyst called Eric Lubchow over at Wells, they are cutting back, according to his data, so they're not spending as much. Now, companies like Schneider Electric, Siemens Energy, Legrand, Prysmian here in Europe, they provide the power that powers these firms, so essentially supply all the electricity, and those stocks are falling pretty significantly, all of them down around 3 or 4% at the moment. The vice president of data centers at Amazon did post on LinkedIn saying that they haven't made any fundamental changes to its expansion plans. It's really just scaling back, doing routine capacity management, as he describes it. But the market clearly taking notice of this Wells Fargo note, and it's hitting all those stocks this morning.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.